Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try this once more. Trying YouTube Live again. Well, I've done YouTube Live a couple times. I think it's Facebook Live that was giving me problems with copyright and things of that nature. So, last week I did a show. Used Mixler, and by the way, you may hear my little portable heater in the back. It's a little chilly. I don't want to heat the whole house up, so just brought out the little heater, and I'm in my study, and that's perfectly sufficient. So what I didn't grab from my study was my pop guard. If you remember last week, I gave a brief explanation. Stuff. Bags. And that's going to be one of the subjects that I talk about is rubbish, waste, garbage, trash. Well, anyway, don't worry, it'll make sense in the end. But I was using my traditional XLR microphone and a soundboard. Soundboard's starting to have problems. I was hearing all sorts of interference and things of that nature. So I brought out the old Blue Yeti, and I'm not talking about this crap that Logitech is selling now. This is an original from the first batch of the ones that were being produced in the early 2010s. I bought this back in 2011, and it still holds up. It is a solid microphone, and uses a mini USB connection that tells you how old the microphone is, and I think the new one still uses that just for the sake of not having to redesign the current product. But anyway, I can't find my pop guard for the life of me, so I'm gonna try not to talk and peek in, I'm not going to try to eat the microphone, but I'm going to try my damnedest. Just don't feel like looking for that fucking pop guard, but, whatever. That was from 1983, the Scottish duo of were Gene Loves Jezebel Scottish or Welsh? I think they were Scottish. I don't remember. That was Bruises from 1983. Before that was a group by the name of Getting the Fear. Long-awaited reissue done a couple years ago by Dace Records. Sometimes. And like I said, if you've never listened to the program before, I play a little music and then I talk, sort of, interludes and whatnot, things that are on my mind. And then I play some more music and then I talk about something else. And if you're here for the first time, like I said, I need to find that pop guard. I just don't. I'm one who wants to ensure quality. I'm not necessarily a perfectionist, so I'm not gonna tell that grand lie. I'm a perfectionist. No, I'm not. I don't even aim to be perfect at anything. I just want it to sound good, but talk a little bit and then play some more music. But like I said, I want to talk, I'll talk about this probably later on in the broadcast, about how much trash and rubbish, garbage, refuse that we produce as single Americans within a year. It's staggering. And I realize, just the sheer amount of trash that we produce on a regular basis. I was cleaning out my automobile the other day, and I swear, between all the fast food containers, pop bottles, and other things that were inside of my vehicle, I may have had 10, 15 pounds of refuse. And I just cleaned it out maybe a month ago. I mean, I just cleaned it out a month ago. There have got to be alternatives to the amount of garbage that we produce. I mean, once it, and I don't mean to come across as some sort of hippie or something, but there's got to be. We are producing too much refuse, and I didn't know I could produce that much trash, that much rubbish in such a short amount of time. Just really odd and eye-opening. Oh well. On with a little more music. A lot of people hate Morrissey. Jury's is still out for me. I grew up on his music. Still holds a very special part of me. Every day is like Sunday.
about the days and nights we spend? What about the love we made so sweet? Are you sure you wanna go? Think about it, baby, because I know that you wanna change your mind. Now that you got my love, now you wanna pull me down. Yeah. Now that you got my love, you won't even come around. Oh, baby. What kind of way is that to treat a man who gave all that he never, never, never had? Going in and out of the changes of life with you. Are you sure you wanna go? I'm looking on, baby. No, I know. And maybe you might wanna change your mind. Now that you've got my love, now you wanna pull me down. Oh, now that you've got my love, you won't even come around. Oh no, now that you've got my love, you got me hanging on the line. Oh, that ain't right there. Now that you got my love, baby, you wanna change your mind. Oh, honey, baby, will you change your mind? Uh-huh. I've been wondering, baby. Oh, Lord, honey, wondering if you change your mind. Not only have I been wondering, but I've been hoping, baby. You know I have. Hoping you will change your mind. Uh-huh. I've been praying, baby. Yeah, I have. I've been praying that you change your mind. You know what else, honey? Uh-huh. I've been wishing, baby. Yes, I have. I've been wishing that you change your mind. Oh, another thing about it. I've been praying, baby. Yes, I have. Praying that you change your mind. I'll tell you what now. Wondering, baby. Yes, I have. Wondering if you change your mind. I'm gonna tell you why, girl. See, 'cause I need you and you need me. I know you're happy, girl. Just you wait and see. Oh, baby. Yeah. I wonder if you change your mind. You see, honey, I've been hoping, baby. Yes, I have. I've been hoping that you change your mind. Oh, Lord. You see, baby, I've been praying, baby. Yes, I have. Praying that you change your mind.
From an oft forgotten album released back in 1981. That was Johnny Taylor from his album Just Ain't Good Enough. That was What About My Love. Now, that album was released on a label called Beverly Glen. It was a small label out west. This was right before Johnny Taylor signed with Mississippi-based Malico Records and had a lot of his... That's when he transitioned into the blues / southern soul, you know. But Johnny Taylor has a vast library. Good stuff. So you have a chance, you get on Spotify or something. I don't know if his stuff is on there or not, but As I've mentioned many, many times on this broadcast, I have a huge collection of vinyl and things that I've ripped. I don't have the turntable hooked up tonight. All right, so I mean, I just got off of work. I literally have been inside my house for probably a little more than an hour. So just gonna do this transition into a nice, relaxed state, and then kind of have a restful Sunday, because believe it or not, you're talking to a man who's worked in retail for 8 years. I have a Sunday off, and I had Sunday off last week. So I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm not going to complain about it. And I think I have next Sunday off as well. So I think, it has something to do. I didn't realize how close we were to Thanksgiving. American Thanksgiving. Canadian Thanksgiving was on what we call Memorial Day here in the United States. But the first or second Sunday, I should know this, but it was October 10th, so that was Thanksgiving. American Thanksgiving is coming up. It's the last Thursday of the month. I can say that I am thankful. I'm thankful to be breathing and doing this broadcast right now, even though probably no one is listening. And yeah, looking at the analytics, no one's listening, but you'll be able to listen to the rebroadcast. If you're listening to the rebroadcast, I do appreciate you. All right. I sell nothing on this broadcast. I have no ads. I have no monetary ambitions by doing this. This is just a hobby. The same way your grandma crocheted things, the same way you collect sneakers. It's something to each their own. I'm not even gonna divulge. To each their own. It's just something that I enjoy doing, and I don't expect any sort of. And I forgot how nice and sensitive this microphone was. I haven't used it in so long. I just do it for the enjoyment of it. I mean, this microphone is still solid. I did my first podcast, professionally produced podcast on this thing, and I'm gonna share links with those on Facebook later. Excuse me, I think I already have, but just some of y'all weren't my friends back then, so I'm gonna take you down memory lane and let you hear what a professional produced post. And we're popping. I need to get that pop card. A proper post-production. Say that fast 3 times. Really, that is a tongue twister. Proper post-production. Well, proper post-production, anyway. A properly post-produced. That's what I really meant to say. Podcast. Damn, that's a lot of alliteration. You got me sounding like Tom Brokaw from NBC Nightly News. The palatable Palestinian power play portrayed. Now, and he did a lot of alliteration, by the way. One of my favorite network anchors, my fave, is old boy, the Canadian Peter Jennings. Rest in peace, brother. Second, Max Robinson, who worked with Peter Jennings on the 3 anchor format when World News Tonight launched on ABC back in 1978, along with Frank Reynolds, who, from what I've heard from more than one person, personally, that nobody liked this old bastard. And that Max Robinson only attended his funeral for the optics, that he didn't want to, be obviously absent from it, because there was tension there between the two. So I've heard. It's like, who's Max Robinson? Who's Peter Jennings? Well, okay. All right. So before that was Morrissey. Every day is like Sunday. Every day is silent and gray. Now, Morrissey, as you may not know, Morrissey is a British singer. He gained notoriety from being the lead singer and only main songwriter, lyrically, for the British group The Smiths, who broke up back in 1987. He launched a very successful solo career and was able to procure a place in British culture as being one of the most depressing figures in music. And he still plays off of this, but nowadays he just comes across as a curmudgeon-y, bigoted slash racist old British guy that a lot of people have no patience for. Now, I will say this. We live in an age now where we know too much about the people that we pay for services. For instance, for example, if you pay someone to come to your house, say for instance, and replace your roof, are you really interested in their politics? And boy, that microphone is... I forgot how damn good this microphone is. You can hear the cars passing by. I gotta start using you more, Yeti. I'm sorry I put you in the closet. XLR ain't shit compared to you. Well, anyway. I digress. Say, for instance, you pay somebody to put a roof on your house. You're not worried about what types of things they believe in. You're just happy that they put the roof on your house. You've given them the check or the cash. And you're cool. It used to be a long time ago. We didn't know what our celebrities that we paid to watch at the cinema, the folks we watched on television. We didn't know, and to be quite fucking frank, we didn't give a shit what they believed. Nowadays, it's a different thing. But then again, they weren't as prevalent in our lives back then as they are now. We didn't have as much access to media that we do now. You wanted to learn something about anything, you had a few choices. Now, I came up in the internet age, so I was one of the main proponents that wanted us to have internet in my home as a kid. Now, this is back in 1994, okay? 1994, not 2004, 2014, 1994. Not 2000, because there was a century where the year started with 19. Okay? So, before that age, if you wanted to know something about anything, you had a few choices. You could always go to the library, or if you had encyclopedias, you read about it. And this is what I'm getting to. You read. You would read an encyclopedia. You would pick up a dictionary and read. You had magazines and newspapers. You read those. They were published on a regular basis. I can remember music magazines and fashion magazines being very, very big. And people would wait for them to be published. And they would either go to the grocery store. There were newsstands and things. Newspapers were still prevalent. Also, you could listen to television and radio. A lot of people got their information that way. And then a lot of information was spread via gossip. I've heard so many misstatements, untrue things about people over the years, famous people, spread mainly through word of mouth. And that was a danger back then. That was you could call gossip the social media of the pre-internet age. But nowadays, you have so much access to so many things. Anybody who has half a drop of piss in them can get onto a platform like Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. TikTok, that is the most useless shit in the world, by the way. And can get on and have influence and get people talking about things, even if they don't pan out to be true. Big difference. But anyway, what I was talking about, it's come out that Morrissey, might be closer to some of the people that we once thought that he was using in a hyperbolic way, as hyperbole. Those songs, Morrissey may have been just, describing his own feelings. You know what I'm saying? He maybe that's why a lot of the songs, National Front Disco, maybe that's why it was so well written, and maybe that's what he believes. Who knows? But yeah, it's just, we know too much about things that we don't need to know. Just, yeah. Alright, it's time for more music. If you are a regular listener of this program, you remember I had a little stint where I do this Casey Kasem. My version of Casey Kasem. And if you don't know who Casey Kasem is, well, you're not going to get this anyway, so it's no use of even explaining it. Excuse me. But I would get on and I would, Top 40 Countdown. This is Casey Kasem. I have a letter from a housewife in Butte, Montana. Her name is Julie. Dear Casey. It was just, Casey Kasem was part of, a huge part. His Top 40 Countdown would air on the weekends on, your major Top 40 format FM stations. Aired on FM 100 in Memphis for a very long time. And as I go through, I might find some of those Dear Casey dedications, Dear Casey, I slave over a hot stove 5 days a week. And when I come home, it's 7 days a week. My husband, Bob, works over 80 hours a week. Please play Michael Jackson's Human Nature. You got it. From his thorough, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna play this. I was trying to play this the last time I was doing a live broadcast, and then I had some cable problems, some Comcast problems. Don't you find it really interesting that if you're behind or late or, on a Comcast bill or on a electric bill, when you pay that bill, your stuff works a little better? Your electricity doesn't flash as much when you're current. Or if you pay your Comcast bill, your connection gets way better. Oh yeah. I haven't had any hiccups today, right now. I've only been on about 40 minutes, but still, no hiccups. YouTube Studio is telling me that I have a, quote, excellent connection. Yeah, I was having so many problems the other day, it was unlistenable. But now, it didn't replace any lines or cables or anything in my neighborhood. All of a sudden, I pay, and that's my smartwatch going off, by the way. And it's not like I'm 2 or 3 months behind. My internet, all of a sudden, it's just better. 4K streaming has no hiccups. Comcast, you're wrong for that shit. You're truly, truly wrong for that shit. But I was trying to play this one last week, but, Comcast wanted to fuck up. But I'm going to try it right now. From 1985, this is Go West with We Close Our Eyes.
Whoa.
From the excellent 1987 album Hearsay, that was out of Mississippi but ended up in Minneapolis. That was, and who just, I believe, completed a final world tour. Alexander O'Neal. You don't I just want what is right. Still you say. With Criticize, one of his bigger hits in the United States. Before that, from 1985, Go West, British group. We Close Our Eyes. Now that was the remaster. And that CD, they did it correctly. It has an actual, it sounds remixed, remastered, as these things are supposed to. A lot of companies will re-release albums. Oh, this is remastered. And it's just, you just did a digital rip, essentially, of the masters. You didn't remix it. How are you remastering something if you don't remix it? Yeah, I can take the mastered final analog tapes, and yeah, all you're doing is allowing me to hear all the analog imperfections. It's sort of like back in the 80s, and I talked about this a lot in the past, over the past, on this radio show and in just all my life. Compact disc, when they came out, had codes. For instance, a CD that was coded AAD meant that the sound was recorded in analog, the album was mastered was mixed analog, and it was digitally mastered. Okay? All they're doing is taking a lot of these, analog tapes and just doing an AAD. What you're listening to is just as good as the fucking CD when it came out. But here's the thing, though. A lot of CDs, and this has happened to me, and I have shed a couple of tears, admittedly, when this has happened. CDs have a layer of, it's like foil. In other words, CDs have a tendency to rot. And there is an entire phenomenon that allows, that explains it. Rot happens with optical discs. And it is it's oxidation. So if you were an astute kid in elementary, middle school, and you listened when your elderly science teacher in the 5th or 6th grade explained things, you know that oxidation is essentially rust. Okay? It's when something is exposed to air, i.e. oxygen, and it doesn't want to play. So, CD, or in the more formal circles, disc rot, is when those chemical reactions happen, and as a result, the reflective layer that is on a compact disc, CDs, it's happening to DVDs now. Who would think that we'd been around long enough to where we have DVDs that are suffering from rot, from disc rot? And what's happening is a lot of these, albums that are coming out. It's like, this is the 2025 remaster. Well, this is the CD version that came out, because unless you remix something, resample, and clean up the actual recording, you're not remastering a goddamn thing. You're just taking analog tapes, and this is I would say that this is the ghetto bootleg version of upscaling old video. And even that is problematic, and I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about that type of thing. Upscaling is not enhancing the quality at all per video, but like I said, that is neither here nor there. Anyway, there have been some efforts, and like I said, I listen, and I have very good ears. I have very good ears. My eyes ain't that damn great anymore, but my ears are better than most people's. I listen to this, and then I listen to my CD, my original CD from Go West. I listened to that, and I compared them because the CD was the digitally mastered version of a lot of things that came out on tape and vinyl. And I can go on and on about vinyl. Vinyl is, I might go on right now. Vinyl is the closest thing that you can have that is a physical representation of a sound. Okay? It is pure. Now, things that are digital, you would think, Shaun's the technology man. He's the computer nerd. He's always going to say digital. No. We have to understand that physical mechanical reproduction is the purest form of anything. I mean, I can simulate, I can give you 8K, 12K, 15,000 million K video on a VR headset. Okay? I can give you 8K video on a VR headset. I can give you augmented mixed reality. If I punch you in the face, that's as fucking real as it gets. Let that sink in for a second. That's the difference between digital and physical vinyl. Okay, that's what that is. I could not have come up with a better analogy. But I mean, you have to sit down and you have to take into account things. People will, and like I said, a lot of this stuff sounds wonderful. If you have, and like I said, I gotta find my pop guard. I don't like all that. Anyway, if you want to have an avenue to listen to stuff, and you're not willing to dust all those things off, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. It sounds good. I'm a purist, but here's the thing: I'm not going to condemn you. Oh, he's listening to that god awful drab, that digital insolent oscillation. No. I just have different standards. So, but I mean, it sounds good. I played Go West, the debut album. And it's a damn good album. I might play something else from Go West, the debut album. I mean, that was an excellent. Peter Cox, a wonderful vocalist. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening live, it is 11:41 p.m. And we've changed the time. We've fucked with the clocks again. Yay. Daylight saving time, whatever the fuck we're doing. You know what? I'm gonna leave the daylight saving time rant. But then again, if I play music, here's the thing. If I play music and people tune in, they're like, what the hell's going on? He's supposed to be ranting and raving. He's supposed to be saying crazy things. I can't stick around if he's not saying crazy stuff he can't take back. I want to see if he says my name. You know, that's what a lot of you people want. And I will admit, I've been a fucking sucker for it. I've delivered on more than one occasion. But I won't do that anymore. Oh no, sir. I shan't oblige. Like I said, 11:43. I'll talk about time later, you know. But, you know, I think I may have been inspired to play a song. And I am so glad and so grateful that I have my file server that I use. It allows me at my job, when I had a Microsoft issued device, my Surface Book 2, which I believe was one of the greatest Microsoft Surface devices ever, and they killed it, and they need to bring it back. That's my steadfast opinion. But Microsoft's run by a fucking idiot right now. But anyway. I had my server. I could access it with any internet connection, and I had access to all my files. I'm a huge emulation fan, so I would be able to download programs and games and things and be able to play them, you know, on my lunch break. I could bring up files, text files, things of that nature. But I also could stream my music, and that was the coolest fucking thing in the world. 1 gigabit internet connection coming out of the house, which means that I could stream music and I could queue maybe 5, 6, 10 songs and not lose any quality, you know, because I rip all my stuff. I do it, you know, correctly. I'm an audiophile, so. But yeah, they mess with time, and you know. But you know, one of the goats of the industry, Boy George, he wrote a song about time. Yeah, back in 1980 something. Back in 1980, you know, 80 something. I don't remember. But let's hear what Boy George has to say about time, man. It's my dude right here. I love. I'm sorry. That's how enthusiastic I am. Love Boy George. Talented. Culture Club with Time. All right, Matthew, let's dig it up. Keep digging, brother. Let's dig it up. Let's dig it up. Come on, Matthew, you're getting closer. Keep digging. From 1993's masterpiece, Altered Beast. Matthew Sweet with Time Capsule. It's one I was listening to when I was 13 years old. Growing up a young, misfitted black man. Black boy. I was 13. Wasn't a man yet, but I thought like a man. In Memphis, Tennessee. Listening to this god-awful new fangled thing. All alternative rock? We even had a little station here in Memphis that is in its fourth incarnation, but it was 96X, which patterned itself after other alternative radio stations on 91X in San Diego, namely. That was good shit back then. It was good days, 1993. Remember those days when all you had to do was just go to school and get good grades? Everybody was perfectly fine with that. You didn't have to pay rent. You didn't have to pay a car note. You didn't have to go to work every goddamn day. Just go to school and make good grades. And hell, I couldn't even do that half the fucking time. Sometimes, I miss my late dad. He would preach that to me. He would preach that to me. He beat that in my brain. He said, "Son, all I need you to do is go to school and get your fucking lesson. Go to school and get good grades. That's your only job." I mean, God damn it, Dad. I mean, damn. Weren't you right? Weren't you right? When you lose a parent, one especially, like my dad, he really wanted us to succeed. He never set us up for failure in any way, shape, or form. To the day he died, actually. But he was right, and he was right. It's like, all I need you to do is go to school and just fucking get your lesson. Miss my dad. That was Matthew Sweet, Time Capsule. Before that, Fiction Factory. We know Fiction Factory, Feels Like Heaven. Their biggest hit stateside, even though it wasn't a big hit. That was their biggest hit. With Time Is Right. From the 1985 unreleased album, Another Story. Now, Fiction Factory was fucking cold. They were, man, their 1984 album, Throw the Warped Wheel Out, was the epitome of blue-eyed soul. This was a excellent album. Had sophisti-pop elements of it. And I mean, it's just that the band fizzled out. They fizzled out before, major labels are fickle. And back then, you had to have some sort of talent in order for a major label to take interest or pay attention to you. Nowadays, you can record yourself farting in the bottom of an above ground pool, and if 2 people like it, you might make a few $1,000s off of it if you turn it into an album. If it's a single that you can put on iTunes and add some sounds of you smacking your bare wet ass, well, goddamn, you're up for a Grammy. But yeah, I'll probably play some more Fiction Factory. I just noticed something on Facebook. I have no, not Facebook. Fuck Facebook. On YouTube, I have no broadcast time. Well, I do. I think it's like 10 hours. I might try to see how long I can stay on here. Okay? Because I haven't had the nice Yeti, my good quality. Excuse me. Ugh. You hear nice quality sounds via the Blue Yeti microphone. You know, I haven't, had a good quality, and that board had been acting so strange, and I'm gonna take a screwdriver and I'm gonna do some nerd surgery on it. If I can't get it working, then I'm not even convinced anymore. I'm gonna just keep using this. This sounds way better. Even if I have a fan or something going in the background, you hear my little heater. And I might turn it off soon, so you may get nice quality sound. And before that was Boy George with Culture Club and Time. Clock of the Heart. I'm telling y'all, Boy George is a living goat. He is one of the greatest of all time. I mean, this dude, man, Boy George is solid. I'm telling you, man, he's one of the greats. He's one of the greats. And if you noticed, that little theme had time in it. And the reason I do that is because sometimes I start rambling and I forget what the fuck I'm talking about. So I knew that I was going to talk about time. And I'm going to talk about daylight saving time. So daylight saving time is something that we observe in the United States. I notice that there are cultures, well, not cultures, them damn cultures over there. Them damn people over there, they got them damn cultures. They're over there talking about equality and things. That's them damn cultures down here in Mississippi. If you don't love Taint Reeves, then goddamn it, there might be something wrong with your taint. Anyway, daylight saving time, stupidest thing that exists in this nation. One of the stupidest things. We don't need it anymore. We don't need it anymore. First and foremost, farmers don't run shit in this country. And if you don't believe me, ask them how the American government fucks them over with subsidies. I shall repeat. The American farmer is non-relevant in this nation. His work routines or whatever the fuck he does doesn't matter anyway. And with technology and with electricity, why the fuck are we saving daylight? And that might be our next Facebook post. Why the fuck are we saving daylight? You go out west, they can do highway work, road work, between midnight and 7 a.m. They take these big-ass stadium lights and shine them on the streets like daytime. Let me stop that. I got some... I hate the way that sounds. Okay. Stadium lights. The same lights you guys watch to watch your Cowboys lose, your Baltimore Ravens lose, your Philadelphia Eagles lose, your fucking Atlanta Falcons lose. You watch all your fucking favorite teams lose with these stadium lights. Excuse me. And we can't take these lights in other places. and use them to do road work. I mean, I can take these damn lights. You can fucking shuck corn and wheat and whatever the fuck, you know. Farming is a industrial industry anyway. It's about as home-strung as a fucking machine making a pizza for you in a vending machine. There ain't no ma and pa on the tractor with Jim Bob Beaglehound sitting next to him as they run the tractor down and cut down the wheat and the corn and the thrasher coming down. And the fucking days are over. I knew we were fucked. I was watching, there are live streams that I watch from overseas, and I'm, sitting, and I know the time difference between where I am and where the streams are coming from. And they have these, time stamps with the, and I hate that I keep eating this mic. I'm sorry. Anyway. Gotta find the pop card. I have the time stamp in the window. It's running live. And I'm like, I know I'm 13 hours ahead of this place. When the stupid, dumbass Americans changed their time, I was 14 hours. I'm like, it took me a second, and I'm like, okay. We just don't know what the fuck we're doing. It's like an old, and you guys have seen this. In fact, let me see if I might post it on Facebook. I'm gonna see if I can find it. It's old Native American saying, you can't cut the bottom off of a blanket and then reattach it in something of whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to a live broadcast of Shaun Fossett just dilly-dallying in things. Because here's the thing. You got a lot of people that won't support anything that you do. They go shit. They go shit about you. People will only respond to you when you are the most bombastic, and it looks like there might be a microscopic element that you might not be as good as them anymore. You got a lot of jealousy going around today. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you fall, you could be the hardest fucking worker in the world. You could be the most dedicated person, the most honest person. Earn everything that you have in your life. But if someone perceives you as falling, oh, he's about to lose his house. Oh man, they done repoed his damn car. I think they about to repo it. They about to take it. I saw a record in front of his house the other day. If anyone perceives that you might be in trouble or might be falling off, that's when people take notice. No one seems to be able to congratulate anybody anymore on anything. Are we that much of a fucking hater society that we sit around and just wait for the demise of people that we're in contact with, people that we pretend to be friends with, I don't encounter people that I don't tolerate. In fact, let me scratch that. No, that's wrong. I don't encounter or engage with people that I don't like. I tolerate a lot of things. I tolerate a lot of people. And you have to understand what the meaning of the word tolerance is. Tolerate means to endure. The simple state of enduring. To tolerate, to put up with, essentially. I will tolerate being hungry until I can get some food. Doesn't mean I fully support being hungry. Oh, we need tolerance. Tolerance should be a given. We don't have to beg for tolerance. I'll tolerate being cold until I can get some heat. It means to put up with. Do you want to simply be tolerated? Gay tolerance. I'll tolerate gay people until they get the hell away from me. Let's just be honest. It's tolerance. That's what that means. It doesn't make you a saint. It doesn't make you any sort of kind of hero. If anything, it just proves you're a piece of shit. Just like the majority of the people that you don't like being around. I'm a tolerant person. I tolerate, I tolerate a lot of things. Doesn't mean I wholeheartedly support them. But anyway, the quote that I was looking for was this one. And I don't know if it's a real quote or not. I really don't give a shit. But according to Native American lore, quote, only a white man would believe you could cut a foot off the top of a blanket, sew it to the bottom, and have a longer blanket. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me repeat that again. So, it's said that when told the reason of daylight saving time, a Native American noted, quote, only a white man would believe you could cut a foot off the top of a blanket, sew it to the bottom, and have a longer blanket. Way to go, Mr. Red Man. We've depleted your numbers. We've denigrated you. We've made you a mockery by incorporating your images in our mundane sports mascots. Your Cleveland Indians, your Washington Redskins, and countless other podunk white trash teams across the South. But we oftentimes point to your wisdom. Yes, I've helped kill the Red Man, but the Red Man is wise. All right. Rant done. I'm going to see how long I can stay on here. Normally with my old service, with my service that I pay for, I pay $10 a month. I can do 3 hours a day. I'm going to see how long I can stay on here. If I can do 5 or 6 hours, I might do a fucking marathon, telethon, radiothon, streamathon. I had a customer come into my store. I work in electronics. Comes up to me and says, what kind of microphone I need to scream? I said, sir, you can scream in any type of microphone. No, man, scream on the internet. I said, you can take any type of microphone you want, and you can scream as long as you want on the internet. As loud as you want. Screaming. Yes, screaming. You can scream as loud as you want. I want to scream on Twitch. I said, you can scream on Twitch. You can scream on YouTube. You can scream. No, man, scream. Like be live. Oh, stream. Yeah, buddy. You need to get that fixed. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. From 1985, a Double with The Captain of Her Heart.
It was way past midnight, and she still couldn't fall asleep. This night the dream was leaving. She tried so hard to keep. And with the new day's dawning, she felt it drifting away. Not only for a cruise, not only for a day. Too long ago, too long apart, she couldn't wait another day for the captain of her heart. As the day came up, she made a start. She stopped waiting another day for the captain of her heart. Too long ago, too long apart, she couldn't wait another day for the captain of her heart. Too long ago, too long apart, she couldn't wait another day for the captain of her heart. As the day came up, she made a start. She stopped waiting another day for the captain of her heart. Too long ago, too long apart, she couldn't wait another day for the captain of her heart.
my life was easy, but you said it over saying, though it's not in your mind, it's in your eyes. Thought my life was easy, but you said it over saying, though it's not in your mind, it's in your eyes.
Q Lazarus. Clearing the throat. I may not have posted this on Facebook, but we're going to try something. We're going to try something monumental, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try something. We're going to see how long I can do this. My Mixler account, my high-quality, formal streaming platform, at $9.99 a month that I've been paying probably for 10 years, allows me to stream uninterrupted for 3 hours with high-quality sound. I've been on Facebook right now. I keep saying Facebook. Fuck Facebook. They had so many strikes against me for whatever I was doing. They just made it unbearable. But anyway, YouTube. I've been on YouTube for an hour and 53 minutes, almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. Excuse me. You get the real deal in this program. I'm going to see. Oh, YouTube is saying something. It says, heads up, we've detected audio on your stream belonging to someone else. You may be temporarily. Wow, okay. Gave me a ID strike on my stream. So let's stick with the under the radar stuff. Yeah. Wow, Facebook, you're being a bitch right now. Before that was from 1985, the Blow Monkeys with Aeroplane Love Song from their 1985. What was the name of that album? Animal Magic. Animal Magic got me all tied up again. Who do I write this love song? Who will sing my desire? Yeah. I know not to play the big time stuff on this program because YouTube is on that bullshit. And before that was Fiction Factory with Ghost of Love. What is the correlation between those first two tracks? They were produced by a gentleman by the name of, I forget. Oh well. That's what happens when you're playing music. So I'm gonna see if I can play a little Al Green. I played Johnny Taylor. He's a big artist. Didn't get any, YouTube bullshit from that. Here's a little trivia about Al Green. Al Green is a minister now. The majority, now here's the thing, a lot of people do not know. The majority of the catalog of Al Green's music is gospel music. It is Christian gospel music. That is the majority of his catalog. Number two, he is an active minister, has a church in Whitehaven, in Memphis. Preaches on a regular basis, has a congregation. The Reverend Al Green. And number three, Al Green was the first artist to win the Grammy Award for Best Soul Gospel Performance by a Male. And it was first awarded back in 1984. And that was awarded for his album I'll Rise Again. And that award was phased out back in 1989. So here's the thing. He won it back in 84. Andre Crouch won it in 85. 86, it was Marvin Wayans. 87, it was Al Green. 88, it was Al Green. And in 1989, the last year of it was Benjamin Winans, who we all know as B.B. Winans, was the last recipient of that. 1984's I'll Rise Again is a excellent, excellent album. And I think I'm going to play some, I know I'm going to play some tracks from it because I have it ripped. So, I'm just sitting here and I just love the fact that a lot of you don't like the music I listen to. And that's fine. You don't, please expand your landscape as far as it comes to music. You're missing out on a lot. If you only listen to, I only listen to country music. Man, I only listen to rap music. Man, I only listen to R&B. I only listen to metal. Fuck all of you, first of all. Secondly, you need to expand your horizons. Okay? Al Green is one of the greatest living. And when he transitions on to that land, he'll be one of the greatest who ever lived. For 1984's I'll Rise Again, this is Al Green with Ocean Blue.
did the things I oughta, still would not be mine. So I'll keep a tight grip on the bottle, getting loose and killing time. This killing time is killing me. Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't see
classic country. I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee. Alright? This is a southern town. I grew up listening to those nice tunes on Kicks 106 in Memphis, Tennessee. From 1985, that was Rosanne Cash, and yes, the daughter of the legendary Johnny Cash with I Don't Know Why You Don't Want Me. So, that album that song came from is pivotal in country music. Country music was evolving in the 1980s, so country music has always been in line with pop music. Popular country music. Okay, you had a bunch of hillbilly, redneck, white trash music that was going on in the 60s and 70s. And I have some of that stuff on vinyl. I might play that tonight. Let you know that Trump country has existed for years. Oh, Trump is just for the low-class white trash. You've been around. It's your cousin, it's your uncle, it's your mom, it's your sister. They've been around for a very long time. I know you don't agree with them, and I'm not going to hold you to account for your stupid-ass people. But they've been around a long time. Okay? The South fought a war to keep slaves and lost it and flies a failed country's flag as pride. What the fuck are you proud about? You lost. Oh, Lord. In the name of I'm sorry. Like I said, we're going to see how long we can do this. We're going to see how long we can do this. This is like a fucking marathon, telethon. I wish I had a charity that I could pretend to care about. This portion of this telethon is sponsored by St. Jude Research Hospital. I'm going to tell you the truth about St. Jude in a while. Alright, so that was from 1985's Rhythm and Romance. Rosanne Cash with I Don't Know Why You Don't Want Me. And the songs that were on this album were pretty provocative for not only a country album, but a woman doing country. It was almost, it was like I said, country imitates the most prevalent and most engaging and most popular form of music. It just put that twang on it. Bang, 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 bang. Down, I'm gonna take my horse and go down, I'm gonna ride on a kingdom. That's country music has to make its money. You got a bunch of country people who are like, don't Trump. This motherfucker's from New York. He didn't give a shit about you white trash people. But anyway, there's a real country music. Country music, you got folks, like what's that big fat bastard? Jelly Roll. Yeah. He seems genuine. I'm not gonna lie. Jelly Roll is big, fat, and disgusting looking. But he seems genuine. I'm not gonna fault the man for that. He just looks like a big fat pile of dirty clothes on the ground. That's all. But Rosanne Cash wrote the majority of the tracks on her 1985 album, Rhythm and Romance, and this is a good album too. It's provocative. It makes it very, 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 very prevalent that this is a woman who has written these songs. And it was a number one album. It was the number one country album back in 1985. It bubbled under. It bubbled under. If you are a U.S. Billboard magazine consumer within any sort of reasonable time frame, you know when I say bubble under. You know what you worked in a record store, bubbled under. This album was 101 at the end of the year in 1985. 101 out of the top 200. Not the top 200 country albums, not the top 200 pop albums. Top 200. Bubbled under 101. Damn. Right there. You could have said this is a top 100 album, but you couldn't even advertise it as such. Because you write it 101. We're 1985's year in charts. Number 7 country album. Okay. Number 7 U.S. country album. At the end of that's what it peaked at. At the end of the year, it's number 36. So this was a successful album for Rosanne Cash. And if you listen to it, it's just it's excellent. Like I said, it's a good album. Before that was Clint Black with Killing Time. It's okay. It's an okay song. And before that, from 1984. Was that 84? Oh, it was nominated in 84. This album came out in 1983. This is Al Green's I'll Rise Again. Because like I was explaining before, Al Green's the majority of his catalog is gospel. Yes, he was a pop artist, but the majority of the albums that he released were gospel. And he was pretty damn cold. He still is. In fact, I love this album. I'll Rise Again from 1983 is awesome. I'm going to play some more stuff from it. I'm sorry. If you don't like that, that's something you need to take up with the Lord. Because Jesus is coming back again. You better listen to Reverend Al.
In my Father's house are many mansions. And if it were not so, I would have told you. I go away to prepare a place for you, that where I am, there ye may be also. This is my hope. Jesus is coming back home again, back home again, back again. Jesus is coming back again, back again, back again. He's coming back for you. noise in the distance. I can hear it getting louder, but it's more than I can stand. Still it's getting stronger, getting stronger. Concrete boxes, concrete it's you that I've learned to love, and the place no one above. Oh, how can I ever thank you, except take you home and make you my loving wife, so we can always be together. Oh, ain't that nice? Shop around anymore. No, 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 no. I found that once in a lifetime girl that I've been searching for. No, baby, you're alright. How can I convince you, girl, that you're truly out of sight? Whoa. You're the kind of woman any man would be proud to know. Kind of woman have a man bragging everywhere he goes. Oh, I choose you, baby. Your sugar, oh, your spice, woman love, you're everything nice, love and goodness, and oh, I feel real proud, and oh, I choose.
It's really crazy. I might have to go back to Mixler because every single time I play something that more than 2 people know, I get this little warning. Heads up. We've detected audio in your stream belonging to someone else. Well, god damn it. Every fucking sound I make doesn't belong to me. As long as I'm not monetizing the stream, which I'm not, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, I'm making money. Even let's pretend. I'm popping. I'm popping because I'm mad. Okay. Let's pretend that I was making money off of this. I'd make maybe $1. Maybe $1. I'm cheating Willie Hutch out of a fucking $1. Probably didn't get paid for any goddamn thing he did when the Mac came out. Oh, excuse me. And you're worried about me? We're gonna pause this stream. You know, just I don't know. I wish I was a fucking dick slave to money. I wish I could just go somewhere and just go in a corner and just choke on a fucking penis for money. You faggots got it made, man. Just go suck somebody off and just get paid. A lot of you CEOs, a lot of you presidents of companies, a lot of you big time people, you get paid a lot of money just to fuck people over. And I get it. I understand. When you were growing up, you weren't shit. You weren't a goddamn thing in a goddamn world. You weren't shit. And you said to yourself, I'm gonna make sure that I'm somebody. I'm gonna be somebody. I'm just gonna fuck, suck, and buck until I get to where I need to be in the world. And you did it. You did it. God damn it, you did it. You got the house, you got the bag, you got the cars. But what are you? What are you? You're a corporate whore. You piece of shit. You're something, not somebody, but you're something that can be disposed of when not utilized anymore. You've been treated this way and you hand down this treatment. I mean, come on. It's not the way to go. It's not the way. You're not succeeding. You're not success. I know your mom couldn't read. You don't know who your dad is. That's fine. This isn't success. This is not success. I don't know if I'm pissed because this YouTube does shit. I'm gonna play some songs that I played last week, but you ungrateful bastards weren't listening. So from 1985, Christian rock artist Russ Tape with I'm Not Alone.
Sometimes it feels like I'm out pushing, banging my head against the wall, and I wonder where you are. I'm so alone. It all seems so ordinary.
wishing on a dream to follow what it means. I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. And I wish on all the rainbows that I've seen. I wish on all the people who really dream. And I'm wishing on tomorrow, praying it'll come. And I'm wishing on all the loving we've ever done. I never thought I'd see a time when you would be so far away from home, so far away from me. Just think of all the moments that we spent. I just can't let you go for me. You were meant, and I didn't mean to hurt you. But I know that in the game of love you reap what you sow. I feel it's time we should make up, baby. I feel it's time for us to get back together and make the best of things, oh baby, when we're together. Whether or never, I feel it's time we should make up, baby. I feel it's time for us to get back together and make the best of things, oh baby, when we're together. Whether or never, I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. And I wish on all the rainbows that I see. I wish on all the people we ever greeted. And I'm hoping on all the days to come and days to go. And I'm hoping on days of loving you so. I'm wishing on a star. Follow where you are. I'm wishing on a star. Oh, and I wish on all the rainbows that I see. I'm wishing on a star. Follow where you are. I'm wishing on a star. And I wish on all the rainbows that I see. I'm wishing on a star. Follow where you are. I'm wishing on a star. Oh, I'm feeling bad, baby. I'm wishing on a star. Oh, follow where you are. I'm wishing on a star, baby. Follow wherever you might be. Wishing
Hold up.
Smoke some, bitch.
I'm real working the wheel. You can get a deserve. I'm jumping on that doja, sweet and sipping on that scissor. Real working the wheel. You can get a deserve. I'm jumping on that doja, sweet and sipping on that scissor.
Pimpin' at its finest. We players of the year, you other simps is behind us. Still sideline hustling, got 'em for the cheap. Only nigga in 06 hitting licks off his beat. Phones get you fucked out, so no need for conversations. Just hit me when you get up to that corner gas station. Keep a candy blue black, pop a trunk on the chrome. Had to stay riding dirty till the pimp came home. Now it's on, get ready for that Texas takeover. We got the whole world sipping on the purple soda, saying, man, hold up, and screaming what it do. Showing out the diamond grill, swinging, banging on the screw.
Real working the wheel. You can get a dessert. I'm choking on that dough, just sweet and sipping on that dessert. Real working the wheel. You can get a dessert. I'm choking on that dough, just sweet and sipping on that dessert. Real working the wheel. You can get a dessert. I'm choking on that dough, just sweet and sipping on that dessert. Real working the wheel. You can get a dessert. I'm choking on that dough, just sweet and sipping on that dessert.
PMC, I ain't never made love. Some of my friends sell drugs. I got some bitches with some cock good as gold. Cause good hot pussy is to be throwed and sold. See me, I'm stacking my paper, gripping my wood. Diamonds up against just like it should. Me and Young Thug up in your hood. Flipping a hole like a chill nigga could. Cause every day is a holiday. Popping tags on the collar day. Thugs want this hot dollar, come wanna suck my dick, wanna swallow me. Everything is everything. When I'm thinking, fuck with my pinky ring. Sipping on a cold purple thing. Candy red drop sitting on swing. I whip the lack like I whip a bird. Mix the drink and then hit the herb. Car swerve, don't hit the curb. Got kids in the bird sipping on serve.
Real working the wheel. You can get a dessert. I'm choking on that dough, just sweet and sipping on that dessert. Real working the wheel. You can get a dessert. I'm choking on that dough, just sweet and sipping on that dessert. Real working the wheel. You can get a dessert. I'm choking on that dough, just sweet and sipping on that dessert. Real working the wheel. You can get a dessert. I'm choking on that dough, just sweet and sipping on that dessert.
My nigga pimp off, lock off that light in the bent. That's how that Texas represent. Blowing dro behind 10, but still ain't let this money change. And still keep a set of swingers on the drop in the garage with a trunk full of bangers. Bitches popping when we pass by, shining like stars. She don't wanna fuck me, she wanna fuck my car. Busting down a cigar, filling it up with the green. Fired up, cuffing on the muddy cup of the lean.
Slim Thug bought the fan. I'm fucking niggas heads up. Ho didn't know us country niggas had our bread up. Every day I eat too many shrimp. Every city that I go to, bitches love a pimp. Man, the shit don't stop. We got this game by the nuts. Putting pistol to these niggas and putting dick in these hoes' guts. Been around the world, then I went to the pen. Fall flat, came back. I'm fit to fuck my enemies again. Bitch, nigga, get some nuts. Bitch, nigga, say my name. We ain't got no time to be guessing and playing no pussy ass games. You pussy niggas must be smoking that crutch. Take that monkey record off. You embarrassing us. Know what I'm talking about? It's going down in the side. Young Slim Thug and Young Pimp C. Already. Putting it up in these bitch ass nigga faces. We having money down here, bitch ass nigga. UGK Records and Boss Hog got laws. It's going down.
Yeah, what it is, man, www.pippacan.net, the motherfucking Milwaukee vet, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, still selling the bitch pussy to a drip job wet. We finna take you niggas on the Mac journey, you know what I'm talking about? Me and my motherfucking nigga, you know what I'm talking about? 8-Ball, MJG, and PIFP, man. We finna let y'all see how this motherfucking Mac can go, man. So y'all tell me, man, what it is, man, it's the 3 M's, man. Money, macking, and murder, you know what I'm talking about?
I'm up early, my nigga don't sell dough after nighttime. Little choppy blades on the hoopers, moving dough through the pipeline. PMC bitch, holla at your bitch, now your bitch on my team. Gotta buy a sticky green, lace some with promethazine. Candy sweets, a candy bitch, you looking at a candy boy. I done came down Main and pop trunk, hit the switch on my candy toy. We all young ghetto boys, that's why we act this way. Tryna see $1 million, hoping these niggas don't blast
pro-smoke, pro-choke, anti-broke, conservative liberal, left-wing slanging, right-wing hanging, in criminal court is civil. In the middle of reality, unsolved mysteries riddle, knocking over fat cats and getting my dogs some bits and kibbles. On notepads I scribble white rippers that'll make you think. Snap so hard it'll break your synchronicity. Fucking take a drink, I fake it, blink it, poof. We disappear into a shrouded doja. Cloud composers, all-nighters like Folgers, but bitch I try to told you.
Rolling Seville, ripping my steel, might pop a pill, bitch, I'm working wood wheel. Sedan DeVille, house on the hill, kind of my grill, bitch, I'm working wood wheel. Nigga, how you feel? I feel so real. Might pop me a pill, bitch, I'm working wood wheel. House on the hill, marijuana feel, ripping my steel, bitch, I'm working wood wheel.
They telling me bun don't go there, but man, I just got to bring it. These niggas, they wanna hate on that Texas, but scared to sing it. They don't know what that star about. They don't know what that bar about. They don't know what that candy car about or smoking that jar about. All they know is what the fuck I tell them or what the fuck we sell them. Smoking swishes, wood grain, and leaving stains on cerebellums. Rebel them, propel them, jail them from PA to debell them. Tell them I told them, roll them, fucking fold them the hell ahead.
I just spent 60 G's on a brand new Elder Reed. Black on black, drop top lag. Non-star fifth wheel on bag. Sometimes I feel like Lil Key when my trunk steady humming. Had to leave my bitch cause I fell in love with my chrome-plated woman. I love my wood wheel grand. 84 Cadillacs that slant. Slow down, screw tape that knob. Blowing on green private stock. Bitch, I don't eat ham high. Try 20-ounce angles, beef hanging with young niggas that pack big triggers and got big ass diamonds off in they teeth. Fifth wheel and grill, Seville. Might pop a pill, bitch, I'm working wood wheel. House on the hill, that's the feeling. Count up my grills, bitch, I'm working wood wheel. Coming down so real, nigga, how you feel? Might pop a pill, bitch, I'm working wood wheel. Ripping the steel, nigga, I'm so real. Bitch, how you feel? Nigga, I'm working wood wheel.
Smoking on bionic, bubonic, chronic, it's so ironic. Sipping gin and tonic, supersonic, like Johnny Mnemonic. We crash your party, piss on your parade, sip serve like it's lemonade. From Paris to the Palisades to the promenade. Bomb and fade, close as the car break worlds as plain as day. That's the game we came to play. It don't change, ain't a thing to
It's
say.
going down in the A-sign. Young player from the south by the blaze of pine. I'm trying to find me a box with some good mob. I know you figure bitches know what I'm talking about. Ain't got no time to play good. Let me get a little soda, some good stuff. Bitch, didn't you know who the fuck I was? Out in the street looking for the good stuff. Bitch, don't give a fuck about your man, so bitch trying to fuck fast, I'ma fuck slow. How the fuck you gon' fuck James, ho? Like Teddy Pendergrass, you better let it go.
Getting ready for head doctors, show shockers, body rockers, late night door knockers. Gotta break us off big pimpin', baby, we hoe clockers. Bitch bosses, taking no losses. Let's go ask Lil Wee Wee. Ben I teach yo with crack a danger ray about Big Pee Wee. Baby brother, sweet James Jones, gorilla pimpin' at his finest. Leaving haters and hoe hustlers behind us, rewinders.
Touch like Midas, these bitch ass niggas, they study and bite us. Could not recite us, come to our show and bitch niggas tried to fight us. Whole niggas scream and talk, trill niggas bust and leave. How the fuck you gon' go to war when you bitch ass niggas ain't got no cheese? Blowing big deal, $1 million deal. Nigga, I'm so real, bitch.
I'm working wood wheel. Underground Kings. Bun B. God damn it, rest in peace, Pimp C. Wood wheel. That was 90s. That was the 90s shit. Let me tell you something. You may not know from listening to me, but I am a rap connoisseur. The real rap, not this bumble bullshit. Fuck me in my ass. Stuck my dick. I don't listen to that shit. I'm talking about real rap. Houston and Memphis. These are two rap markets that, and he didn't say nothing about Atlanta. Fuck Atlanta. That manufactured bullshit. in Atlanta. Fuck Atlanta. Them niggas down in Atlanta. Fuck them. Talking about real rap. Real hip hop. Atlanta's the hip hop capital. Let them hip hop and hip hop. Black folks don't own anything in Atlanta. I'm gonna say it again. Black people don't own shit in Atlanta. It's like Atlanta's a black city. No, it's not. Well, the white people let you think it's black. Atlanta is not black. This motherfucker, what this motherfucker done? Atlanta's not a black city. There's a bunch of niggas down there, but it's not black. Don't that mean it's black? You dumb black motherfucker. You. No! Whoever owns a city. You're like, but Atlanta be the nigga city on the world. That be the city where the niggas had the big ass buildings. Black people don't own shit in Atlanta. You sorry motherfuckers. You don't own shit down there. And you haven't. You haven't owned anything since Maynard Jackson was selected mayor. He said selected. I said selected. White people are smart. They're fucking smart. They give you stupid ass people anything you want, as long as they control it. Let's let this light skinned fat motherfucker with Jerry curl be mayor. Be quote unquote be mayor. Let him be mayor. Let him elevate some of these niggas to, you know, in the police department or whatnot, you know, give him the answers, tell him 2 + 2 is 4. He answered 6. You know, 1 + 1 is 2. He answered 11. Give him the answers. Let these niggas be what they are. I know people who live in Atlanta. White people. I know white people that live in Atlanta. They laugh at you. They're saying, you know, why is he down here? He should be in Africa. Or at least South Carolina. With the heat in South Carolina and Columbia, you black ass should be in Africa. They really think they own this city. White people looking at you and they're like, they really think they own this city. You got all these black faggots running around. They really think they own this city. Honey, come here. Look out the window. Look at this. They're having something called Freak Nick. Freak Nick. They're doing all sorts of things in the streets. Yeah, honey, that's what they do. They're sexual deviants. Come Monday, they wake up in their $800, $900, $2.2 million houses and just laugh at you. They laugh at you down there in Atlanta. You're watching WXIA, Atlanta, Georgia. WXIA. You turn on channel 11. 2 Negroes shot and killed each other fighting over a Snickers bar. They're just laughing at you. You turn it on WAGA, channel 5. A Negro shot another Negro because they insulted their car color. Yeah. Okay, I got channel 11. That's NBC. I got Channel 5, WAGA, that's Fox. I got Channel 46, the clown of the market, the clown of Atlanta's market. 5 Negroes jumped on an airplane while it was taking off from Hartsfield Airport, hoping to go to space. I don't know which city I hate more. Nashville or Atlanta? I don't know. I think both suck. I really do. But you know, I have to sit on here. And the sad part about this broadcast is I have to say something so atrocious and crazy. It's the only way I can get people to listen to me. Alright, I have a degree in communications. And I have done the formal way of communicating all my life. But you people are stupid. A lot of you are. Not all of you. But a lot of people you are. A lot of the population of you are. And you're sad about it. You're sad. Oftentimes I'm driving home to and from work. And it's like, and I work with the public. The thing about stupid people is they don't want to be stupid. They understand that they are not as adequate as the people that they're around. They understand that. They look around and they say, why can't I be smart? Why can't I go into a store and just look and see what I need? Why can't I read? Why is it that when I drive a car, I have to avoid running into things and other people? Why can't I be smart? Why in the fuck can I be smart? My life is hard as it is. But I'm stupid. I can't communicate with people. I can't go into a store and tell people what I want. Excuse me, sir. Is there anything I can help you with? I want a pewter. You want a pewter pot? No, one of them things with the keys on it. You mean a computer? That what I said, computer. Why can't I understand what people ask of me? Why can't I be normal? I go to work every day. I try to be something useful, but I can't. I don't understand how the world works. I don't understand how society functions. I don't understand why I'm here. But my mom and dad like sex, but they don't like condoms. That's why I'm here. I didn't choose to be here. Why don't I understand how the world works? Why don't I understand why I don't belong? I don't get it. I try to understand what this world is. But I kind of think maybe I might be a burden to the people who might belong here. I don't get it. The world mystifies me. And I really, really, really don't know why I'm here. Well, you know. Well, ask your mother. Ask your father. If I have to, in my daily course of living and keeping to myself, have to make sure that it's us against them and you being them, the extinction portion of it is going to be them. You can be a part of us. You can be a part of civilized society. But the thing is that if you want to live and continue to be on the fringes of society, civilized people will deal with you accordingly.
So I'm back to the velvet underground, back to the floor that I love.
You know what? I'm gonna leave the broadcast right now. YouTube is shit. You can't do anything on this format. They just fucking just cut my stream off because I played a fuck. I have had problems with Fleetwood Mac. I love their music, but I wish all these old motherfuckers would just die. Lindsey Buckingham, Christian McVie, shit, what's that bitch's name? I wish all four of them would just fucking just drop to the fucking ground. You know that? I wish they would die. What's that ugly stank bitch's name? Stevie Nicks. I wish Lindsey Buckingham, Stevie Nicks, Christy McVie, and that Fleetwood motherfucker, Mick Fleetwood. I wish they would all just fucking die. I seriously wish they would all fucking die. Fuck this and fuck them. Oh, I'm no longer being blocked due to copyright issues. Okay. They may have not heard it's like in the end.